Well, good afternoon from where I'm sitting. Ren, money ties. I'll be honest, I was kind of following along, and then I got some news yesterday, and I'm not sure what it's all about, but dealing with loss has been a part of Ren's music, uh, part of the reactions, and part of the ranting. And let's just say, uh, as like the other two. Well, everything today kind of goes out to my friend Rob in the memory of what's past.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful.
And this is not a recommendation to go watch a 28-minute Minecraft video. But in our Minecraft world, we were discussing the ramifications of gaining too much power. Uh, um, uh, we were also discussing walls keeping out the zombie hordes, literally. So it was weird. But today, discussing if given enough power to wield and your secret grotto, are you gonna be a noble leader, or are you gonna get Italian Instagram models to populate your grotto and then get in trouble for always being down there, or doing and I on the side that's really trying to stay hidden right now. My neighbors, bless their hearts, are decent people. I none of them are getting away to the secret meetings and powerful influencer sessions. They're not. But then you get to this certain level, and supposedly you know better. What? Because you have more money? I don't know. I think this is interesting. It poses good questions, and uh, if I have a single memory I won't let go from my friend is that we used to sit around, smoke copious amounts of marijuana, and discuss things bigger than ourselves, and I'll always cherish them memories.
Nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock when we lose sight of live and let live.
I'm glad it was addressed, and I think it's in the bars there. Money seems like the answer when I think it's the power influence who you know kind of thing. I do. Now, is money the core tool they use? Well, the surface, yes. I hear it's actually blackmail schemes and drums of lube, but I think that's not for this one. We're discussing fiat currency and its influence on everything? Holy shit, it's infected everything. I wonder if we were happier trading, like shiny shells. Keeping in mind, we always find a modem of exchange, because it turns out dude sitting under the tree for the last 20 years, he's still got to eat, but you're going to put in a lot of effort. So it gets confusing. I think I go on long-winded rants because the truth of the matter is I'm going to go do it today. I'm going to go do my best to make everything to the best of my ability. If I do that, it appears there's I'm going to exchange that for some, money. That the byproduct of a job well done is the paycheck, not I deserve the money. I'm barely going to put in the effort. And then I don't know if that it appears, given an opportunity to either apply action to a situation or buy my way out of it, I'd rather apply action. With enough money, power, and influence, you probably aren't ever told no and buy your way into almost anything you want, which...
away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Oh, that thing.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores, what a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for... Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across...
I mean, my takeaway from that is money is a tool and it's what you create that matters.
Will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the...
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's at the core. I'm not. Now, it feels good to say, I mean, hundreds of times. It's been part of the new storyline, really, or whatever you want to call it. It comes out a lot. We get two choices. You can destroy or create. Destruction or creation. But you're here affecting the the physical world. What are you going to do at that time? And then, upon creating too much, then you have other problems you're going to have to deal with. But the tool is just a tool. It's like the occult believer's skill set. On one side of the fence, they're charming and protecting each other, and it's adorable and positive. And the other side, they're using the same skills and symbols to do some crazy shit we shouldn't even talk about because it's algorithmic, poison. That's what you do with it.
Living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Rant. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we love her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. close. Keep that kind heart kind. Human.
Oh, it's heavy, and I wanna get sucked into the loss of a friend and some other deeper ideas. But I just came from uh, a cover of Sweet Little Sister, Skid Row, Sweet Little Sister, and it's complicated and fun. So and I just got done doing that like 10 minutes ago. So it's I possibly can go from depressive to manic, but not that fast. I can't do it. I'm still in a pretty good mood, and yeah.
But listen, not my little sister. Hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind. Humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall. Because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mugged, punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash.
Yeah, I just found out about that. Here's our dilemma. So until you've got the entire robot workforce taking over, then you're going to have to figure out how to tax all those robots to pay for the social services. I don't know. Is it only robot repair people that are going to get social services? It's going to get real confusing because I just saw someplace where you had these numbers are wrong, but the percentages are right. I think there's probably a missing zeros, but it was like 28 million on support programs, 7.5 million people working. Because it's got to come from somewhere. I get confused, and that's why I always revert back to purpose and the toolkit, and maybe trying to find something of value that I'm a long ways from it. I get miserable at my job. I could easily reflect upon it like the bars in the songs, that I'm just slaving away working for something else. But it's what I do with it, and hopefully create with it. And we'll see. I don't know what the takeaway is yet, but one of them is I got lost.
Money bend love, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Yeah. Money's just.
So if they could find a system where, I would guess the super over-the-top lifestyle of the 1% or top 10% got brought down to more humane levels for everyone. A lot of these concepts, a lot of concepts on this planet I would embrace wholeheartedly. But because it always tends to be this, and I don't like where they divide the line. Ultra haves versus the ultra have nots. And I mean, that's the main living arrangement on the planet, right? Not where I'm recording this from or where he's spitting his bars from. But the main division on this planet is really uneven. Now, I don't think it would destroy the places that I'm recording from or Ren spitting from. I think you bring up um, the quality of life for everyone. But there might have to be a bring down side for others. Now, I don't know, because I mean, I think if you earn it, if you worked hard and created it, and just see, it's so confusing, isn't it? Because I wouldn't want to take away from someone who earned everything legitimately, but then, if your daddy's money, an investment firm has always, if all you've ever done is nothing, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm pulling for that side, right? I don't think you don't deserve to exist. I just don't think the entire system is designed. I'd like to see everybody have a better chance.
Money both, money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake.
I like Ren. I like his music. I like places it takes me. I'm regretful that my friend passed the other day, and that's the core of what's going on here. And I hate the money I spend on this piece of crap, but every now and then someone says, hey, why don't you not come in till 5? And I worked a double yesterday, so there's the difference. It's the little things. It was the day they shut down the whole business to take us out on a trip and appreciate that. Wow, I couldn't cry for my friend because I haven't talked to him in 20 years, but my boss giving me 3 hours off. There's the difference. I can't say I like working, but I can say that I liked working for everyone I enjoyed working for. That the camaraderie, the friendships, the relationships, the moments that the universe, I don't know, it's a good moment. It's anytime you get that little something just to say thank you. It might not be the same tool as the money, but the intangible reward is through the roof. Now, I don't know if people know that. Maybe money is all that drives the world now, and the little things don't matter. I'm going to keep trading the little things because they go down deep, and I couldn't even for a second calculate all the money I've pissed away in my life. Hey.
Money fake, money ties, money ties, money ties, eh? Money lies, money lies, money lies. Go round, money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make ghosts. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, eh. Money lies, money lies, money lies, eh.
My money lies, because I live in a small 1,000-person community. There's another one 10 miles up the road. They got 1,500. Well, that's 15 miles that way. They got like 800. There are all these small communities. Then there's a bunch of in the U.S. I don't know where this one's getting watched. I don't know if you have like monuments and statues on shit, or they've all got tore down over there. I don't know. But we got a lot of sides, and the one in town here is about Danish Dairy Cooperative. And it turns out that these communities actually full of the Amish. And I don't know They go to the store, they bring their horse and buggy into the store, they buy stuff, they got money. I don't understand what all's going on. But I think back, and I'm guessing it was labor and the trading of labored and created goods amongst each other as you were working the land and the fields and the community, and then as things grow, things are needed, so people fill that void. And I think it was labor. Now, could they, create, probably creating money through their dairy cooperatives, selling that product somewhere else, and now you've got huge dairies and this, that. I think about how it all. I think we got to a point in time and space where we're positive that everything can come from nothing. And I always like to think about like that sign. It didn't come from nothing, and the comfort that everyone. It's not a lot of people. It's just a handful of people. They all have purpose, and the buildings or the businesses that exist, and can't really support. I don't think it supports too many others than the people that work or commute to work from here. But I try to weigh that against the comfort that people are so angry about. And then I saw the channel hates the city. I personally moved out because it broke me. I just didn't care for the disregard of human life. Everything's okay as long as you say nice things. No! I don't care if people say bad things. I'd rather have you do good things and say whatever shitty shit you want. But I just think that a way of life that everyone that carried the society longer than anything, kind of small country living. You wipe out all the cities, all that just keeps going on. Because I think of that sign and I think of how it built up from, probably a couple farms and an overproduction of, let's say, milk into little towns speckled all over the place. I don't think you can stop people. I think you take down the entire fiat money system that props up the top, who probably trades a lot more amongst themselves than money, and a lot of things would change drastically. I don't know how much this had to do with Red, and probably has a lot more to do with me. I got my own issues. I'm going to go tell my boss that I would love that, and hopefully, hopefully we'll do it again sometime. That was very cool, and I'm going to go back to thinking about my buddy and some of the times we had. I think he would have enjoyed this process in a way. I think he might have had fun. And that's the problem. Money can't fix that either. And you get regret. See, the thing about the big things money doesn't even fix. No possession that takes away the memories. That's the problem with having that book sitting there in the years of addiction. I know it takes away the memories. We're going to make sure we don't go there. Now, there's how the tool of money is the Bible, right? And then the desire to forget, and then use tool of money to do whatever it takes to forget. Money wasn't really evil in that process. It was the intent to forget that fucked up my whole life. This is not that bad. Honestly, it's not. But I think about it now and I'm like, oh, well, there you go. That's what I did. I just escaped from everything. Hey, it hurts, but it's better to remember than forget. And this song was fire. I'm going to listen to it again so I don't forget it because I stopped and talked so much that I better listen to it again. There's a link down in the description if you want to do that too, or let Ren know that this guy yapped through the whole song and you're not even sure what it was about. Something about money. Later.